Now I don't have you anymore.
So
I don't have lens either.
Monday,
Alright,
Tuesday,
hang on.
1, 2, 3.
There, you're back, lens.
Yeah,
Now I'm all by myself.
that's
Okay,
everybody.
there we go. Right. No one touch anything.
Some
Hello
people
and
touch
welcome
something
to
because it's so
Roll20
hard to-
Roulette. Today we've actually got it mostly working, which is fun.
New and impressive.
Yes. So yes, welcome to Can't Take the Sky From Me, our Firefly RPG actual play. And I need to remember to always call it an actual play these days because that's a thing now. It wasn't a
Yeah.
thing
We
when we
started
first
this-
Or
started
that
doing
it
this.
thing
wasn't a
was a
thing.
thing.
1, 2,
it was a
3,
thing.
4,
It just didn't have
5.
the name yet.
Yeah.
50. So I'd
Yes,
like to
Matt
point
Mercer.
out that I have worked 122 hours this week.
Fuck.
What?
That's too many hours, now.
That's 3
Nah.
weeks. Also,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I suppose technically, actually, when I say this week started for me on
14 days
Monday,
ago?
the 10th, because I
Okay.
haven't had a weekend since then. So this week,
that's still a
Yeah,
week and a half
that's,
a week.
It just keeps
That's
going.
14 days.
Ugh. Gross.
I hope you get to sleep soon.
Oh dear. This is where we get to watch a real person in real time turn into an actual Reaver. Oh, that was unsettling.
That's really
the cure.
I can get all up in there.
Also, I see the sheet has been updated.
Oh.
Because suddenly the font type has changed.
Ah, that's interesting because I didn't change that.
It has changed for me. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it has.
it has. Awesome.
Good.
You
I'm
can
not crazy.
still glitch out all the
Oh, no,
dice in
you
the
are,
first
but
column
font
though.
has changed.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fun. Yeah, I meant to
wasn't
go in and try
loading
and
anything for me.
do a pull
but-
request to fix.
We'll just blame Nav.
Linz, thank
Yep.
you for picking up what I was
it
putting
was
down.
I, Dio. I don't even know where that's from.
Just, oh my god.
I think from Dio.
Yeah, it's no.
Sorry.
See, Valk knows.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It's the
Firefly.
animo, as my friend calls it.
So it's been a little while since our last session, so I thought I'd give a little bit of a recap. You guys,
Yes. Who am I?
yeah,
That's
I
a
believe
different
you're
game.
playing Zaps Engelbutler.
I'm Zap Engelbert. Yep. I was asking in real life. I don't know. The game I
I
haven't even got to yet.
Isaac Butter. That's me.
Okay.
Yes.
You've always wanted that, haven't you? I want
So yes, you guys got embroiled in something of an issue on Sign-On. It turns out that following your involvement in the death of, there's the Ben and Jerry's, of Adeline Niska, most people don't know it was you guys involved, but Ognil Sterling, cousin of your very own Persephone Sterling, had obtained some grainy video footage showing, well, it was either Blackjack Blackie or Wu Zhao, nobody's entirely sure which, stealing Niska's prized Tiffany lamp from his desk.
I forgot about that lamp. I always do.
And in case you've forgotten, that's what a Tiffany lamp looks like.
Click it away. Ugh.
So yes,
My mum bought one of those lamps.
I'm going to turn my gain down ever so slightly. I'm quite loud. And so Ognils said that Sharklip Shen, a known triad member who you've worked with in the past, also has that footage and is hunting for Wu to kind of ingratiate himself further with the triad and to help the triad sort of cement their status, filling in the power vacuum left by Niska. Ognils offered you a very interesting solution. Because it turns out Ognils was also in a bit of trouble with the Triad.
Oh, right, he's still alive.
Yeah, we didn't.
You see, Ognils had come up with this brilliant brainwave. Now that Miranda is rediscovered and all the Reavers have been killed according to the Alliance, it's just a case of running the Alliance blockade at the edge of the Black, and you can send a ship out to Miranda and loot the place.
Yeah.
To test his theory, he agreed to go and retrieve for the leader of this triad some belongings from his son's mansion on Miranda. Those being a datapad, a signet ring, and a portrait. On arriving at Miranda, you discovered A. Ognils is an idiot. I mean, you probably already figured that. B.
2. Ognils is an idiot.
There are definitely still Reavers alive and on Miranda. You had a bit of a rough landing due to that. But you made your way to the mansion. Meeting on the way, one High-Flow Chugspout, member of the original expedition for Ognils, and also Steve. Steve had locked himself in the panic room of the mansion, thinking that Reavers were coming. You let Steve out. You checked the mansion over. You found the portrait had been slashed to pieces and covered in blood. You did find the datapad, and you couldn't find any trace of the signet ring. Rescuing High Flow and Steve, you headed back to known space. As you began to check out the datapad, it became aware that it documented all of the experiments the Alliance had been doing with the Paxichlorate, and would be a very useful tool in helping them recreate the conditions that caused Reavers. As you were discussing how on Earth you were going to turn something into the Triad and still save Wu, you realised you hadn't heard from High Flow that morning. Upon investigation, he had been brutally murdered in his cabin, and Steve was missing. Turns out that the safe room had its own air supply that hadn't been used since the Paxichlorate incident on Miranda. Having made some delightful art out of his own and High Flow's blood, Steve was loose somewhere on the ship. You discovered Steve had altered course to head back to Miranda, which is fine because you were going to do that anyway to go and find the signet ring. And as Eliza and Isaac searched the ship for Steve, he emerged through maintenance ducts in the floor of the bridge, whereupon he received nutshot after nutshot until Wu finally took him out with a fire extinguisher to the nuts.
Wasn't it just a football kick run?
Oh, that's right. Yes, sorry. It was the fire extinguisher first. Then Sterling shot him in the nuts.
Yep.
And then Wu got the fire extinguisher kick in.
There's a reason I was banned from Street Fighter.
And I believe we ended the last episode with Zaps and Sterling sort of staring on in amazement as Wu just delivers the ultimate ball kick to Steve. And I believe we play that clip from Commodore Hustle Season 1 of aping on the Princess Bride of... there have been many ball kicks, but none so intense, so pure.
Have they changed the font on the character sheet?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about this 5 minutes ago before I began my recap.
Oh.
Just like to remind our viewers that Nav is very, very tired.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Nav.
He's remembered who he is now, so that's a start. So we pick back up, and I believe, Jack, you wanted to describe how we pick back up from
Yes.
that scene transition.
Please don't lose the body.
I'm not losing nothing. Don't even worry about it. So what happens is that we quickly skate past the scenes where Isaac and Eliza both rush into the cockpit, seeing the Reaver lying there, and being astonished by the fact that you guys all managed to take out a Reaver on your own.
We are just as astonished as you.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
everybody's quite a bit stunned at this point. No, because you did the stunning. So we then see how the Reaver is then strapped in or tied down, zip tied, whatever, fastened and secured somewhere.
We shouldn't use zip ties. They can cut off blood flow to important areas.
Zip tie.
I think we've just
Zip
obliterated
tie.
his important areas. So
I believe you mean Zoopstroop.
Stop.
Restrained in some way. And then we see the party convene in the kitchen. And at this point, everybody looks around and realizes Eliza is not there. And a gunshot rings out.
Ah. All right.
Eliza, did you just kill my cousin?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's what I thought as well.
Why not?
Because he's in the cryopod and I don't want to damage the cryopod.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You put him in a cryopod after lightly torturing him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure,
we needed
lightly.
answers. He was reluctant to answer.
It wasn't that he was reluctant to answer, he was just an idiot and didn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so following that brief exchange, an alarm starts sounding on the bridge.
It's probably at the Alliance blockade at this point.
So hang on, who did you shoot then?
A rabbit dog.
Okay,
Wait.
so you killed that. I thought we brought that guy somewhere where everybody could see him, but apparently not.
We restrained him somewhere.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We reconvened in the kitchen, not with
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, all right.
Steve.
Yes, so an alarm starts sounding on the bridge.
So much for trying to rehabilitate somebody like that. All right.
Or even, find anything useful in their bloodstream or whatever.
There's probably a lot of blood now that you.
I was about to say they probably have quite a.
There's plenty of blood for you to get if you want it.
Best part, the doctor was right there.
I cured him.
It was a medicinal gunshot.
That's not what I meant, but yeah, sure.
Anyway,
sorry,
so
about
as
this alarm.
Zaps heads to the bridge, Jack, make me a mental and notice.
Sure.
Success, you notice that there is an alarm going.
I am good at those. Do I get anatomy?
Yes, you do.
Whee! Do I get to add...
Oh shit! You didn't kill the fire or acid. It's the Reaper's regenerating.
I know.
No, see, what happens now is that the Reaver uses its acid blood to break the restraints, and then everyone's got
so
this
it's already
clever
dead,
girl.
right?
Do I get doctor?
Yep.
Okay. I guess that's everything I could add to
6 to
a
beat.
roll like this. I mean, it's me. Oh shit, I did it!
Yay!
I beat a low roll. It's me. That's impossible.
As you're sort of rolling him towards the airlock for a quick spacing, you realise there's some wiring on his chest. You open up his shirt a bit, and you realise he's rigged a heartbeat sensor to some kind of transmitter.
Ah. Well, I mean... So,
God.
apparently before he went real crazy, he went real stupid and did some stupid stuff. So I'm guessing his heartbeat is the reason why we have this alarm blaring.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you say this over the comms or not?
Yeah, I'm calming that to you guys.
Yeah, as you get into
Sorry,
the bridge.
You know, I was just thinking, it's been all this time, and we still haven't quite managed to learn the lesson of let's have a conversation before we take rash actions that have no coming back from them.
I mean,
Yeah, we must have a conversation about that at some point. What's the alarm for?
now is not the time for that
Thank you.
conversation.
Yeah, what is the alarm for?
The alarm is the reactor safeties.
Ha!
So you remember that previously Steve had turned the ship around. We were heading back towards Miranda, but he left the stealth drive on.
Mm-hmm.
As you get to the bridge, because you'd been locked out of navigation, Sterling was about to start working to hack that when you got attacked. You're now still locked out of navigation. The stealth drive is now off. The engines are off. You are drifting. But he's goosed the reactor to run a little bit dirty, you know, like the Reavers like to do.
Yeah, of course. No, radiation poisoning. Fantastic.
Let me get this straight. We didn't find out about this until he was dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you knew he'd locked the navigation with you on course for Miranda.
Yeah, we knew about that.
Yeah, we knew we were headed for Miranda. That was all we knew.
Sorry, I'm just out of character questioning because I'm not 100% sure what we think the heartbeat sensor was doing.
We don't technically know, but
Out of character, I'm guessing that's the thing that stopped us and turned the reactor to
Yes, but now
Reaver mode.
Isaac brings up a good point. We don't know for certain. So, all right. Nobody panic. Short exposure probably won't make your hair fall out. Just oh boy, enough problems with that already. How fix?
All right.
Need fix.
Question.
That stop.
Do vac suits protect against that kind of radiation?
Yes.
Okay. May I suggest that everybody, or most of us at least, get to the furthest point in the ship away from the reactor, and those that can fix it get into vac suits?
Yes.
Yeah, the bridge is the furthest point from the reactor.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody get to the bridge.
I will start hacking the navigation.
Yeah, see what you can fix. I will grab a vac suit and go try and fix that in the source.
Okay, we're going to do this as a timed action. You have 5 beats to regain control of your ship.
Well, can we have less beats and just fix the reactor?
If you'd like.
Mostly that's priority number 1. I don't care about anything else right now. That'll come later.
Especially since we're stopped.
No,
sorry, hang on.
No,
5
inertia.
beats.
Your engines are
5
coming.
beats.
You are still drifting towards Miranda.
Yes.
5 beats before we crash into the planet, right?
5 beats before something happens.
Oh, okay.
We haven't run the Alliance blockade yet, so
There's also that. The stealth drive is off.
yes.
Oh!
It wasn't going to help us anyway.
I mean,
Zach,
To be fair,
sometimes.
that its track record does indicate
They're
that.
going
yeah.
to
No,
think
it's
we're
a-
Reavers.
At this point, it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it helps or not.
I
It's
mean,
better than a coin flip,
I
almost.
was just going to correct something there. You have crossed the Alliance blockade. You crossed it last night at some point.
Oh!
Ooh, awesome.
You are in
that's one
Reaver
problem
space.
less.
That's okay. That's a different problem, right?
We're still basically a lit up candle in the dark, going,
Mhm.
"Hey, look, we're here."
Hey, look at us, look at us.
All right.
So
yeah,
yes,
no.
if you'd like, you could have 3 beats to fix the reactor, or 5 beats to fix the ship.
Let's just go for broke.
I mean,
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
That
what that
means
means.
That means all of them.
All right.
It's worst going to happen.
There is not a lot I can do here.
I mean, you could get in the suit and help me lift stuff.
Lift
Yeah,
stuff.
you have your labor skill.
Yeah,
I
that's actually.
I will lift stuff.
I have operate.
And if anybody gets, oh wait, no.
No. That's treat. Operate is the other thing that's like fine motor skills.
Mm.
Isn't operate just hacking?
Both.
It's lots of
Counts for
things.
both. It's where
It's a bit of
they've been clever about the definitions of the words they use. So
I think
Yes.
we've been clever about the definition of the words.
probably.
Yeah.
So yes, your first task then is to get into your vac suits.
All right, how do I get into a vac suit? What?
Give me physical and fashion.
GM, we do that.
Well, you're doing this
Physical
quickly,
and
Don't do that to me.
perform.
so I'm going to say a physical and survive, please.
I'm going to be using my notice as I zip him up.
I mean, I'm a ship's captain. I know how these things work. Is there a way I can make the banana relevant?
I mean,
Is it loaded?
No, the banana's not loaded.
Okay.
It's a good source of potassium, but it's also slightly radioactive.
I was
Well, we don't need more of that.
you bring the radioactive inside your suit.
We don't need more
Wait,
radioactivity.
Why would the banana be radioactive?
Bananas are
They
radioactive.
No,
are.
bananas are radioactive.
Oh, right, that's
Yeah.
true. Sorry.
You have to eat them
Because
to
the world
amount
is
for it to
true.
be a problem, but
Yeah, no, like some things are radioactive. That's just how it works.
I will just direct you to your asset.
Ah, yes, spacesuit. What? How do I have suits?
I believe you added a couple to the bridge. Your plan was to try
It
and
was a-
invent the ship to space
It was
Steve.
a
Yes.
long time ago.
So you actually have 2 spacesuits on the bridge ready to go. 3 actually. 'Cause you have one
Yes.
for Will
I'm
as well.
now trying to work out how I can use my grenades in some way to help fix this.
I'm looking forward to you using those.
No, I've got it. I've got
I
it.
don't know.
Before we land, I take the bundle and I throw that out ahead of us, and the shockwave slows us down slightly.
I have a massive rubber band. We can shoot it out in front of us.
You should use a nuclear bomb for that to slow us down. It's way
That's
better.
a good idea.
Yeah, it's more
Anyway,
nuclear
11
device.
to beat.
We make a craft roll to build a small portable nuclear device.
We're
We're
just gonna make it fat, man.
I have
Hey.
craft weapons.
No, I'm talking about the weapon.
Okay, you successfully get suited up. You and whoever is joining you.
Mr. Butler.
Apparently.
That's just a
Nice.
ordinary success. So you have 4 beats left. You head to the reactor.
You take that one, Nav. You're better at moving than me.
What? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you need to run to the reactor without.
Oh,
tripping and
okay. I pick up zaps and I carry him.
I was about to say.
You're doing the full
No,
fireman
no,
carry.
piggyback.
No, Spiderman carry.
Onwards.
I like the idea
Onwards,
that
noble
Zap's like,
steed.
originally just wobbling out there, and Isaac is just like, nah, it takes too long. Whoa!
Does
Use your words.
do I get protective maneuvers?
Yes, you do.
Maneuver.
Yeah. Maneuvering. I'm going to take Guardian Angel because, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's everything I can bullshit my way into right now, so... Oh, that
Ooh.
didn't go well.
That's not a great roll.
Mm.
Should have just
That's-
walked.
You do have hero dice if you
Do
want to use
have,
them.
yeah. And plot points to spare,
Do
so...
I want to?
I mean, we don't really want to lose beats,
Alright,
I'm
bad
guessing.
beats. I will spend a hero dice
And then
one.
you just roll a 8.
and a plot point. 8. Wait, what? Full add, die value 8.
You
Submit.
just /R1d8 in chat.
yeah.
Oh, okay. 7.
That's enough to actually
That gets
get
you
there.
there.
What's 8 plus 7?
15.
Yay! I did the thing.
Yes, you did. So you start running down the hallway with Zaps in the fireman carry. You stumble over something in the kitchen that somebody's left, but you quickly recover without dropping Zaps, and you make your run.
I slip on the disturbing blood pool as I run past medical.
Yes. I know. Eliza was starting to drag him towards the airlock, so you just trip over the body.
Yeah.
She's just left in the hallway. But yes, you two make it to engineering and to the reactor.
And I huck Zaps at the reactor.
Fix it!
That's.
Fix it.
All right, I'll try to fix it.
Okay, so that'll be physical and fix.
No.
Can
I like
or
Isaac
mental,
do
I
the
guess,
heavy
if you're making
lifting?
Isaac do the work.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Isaac can lend you his labour, or Sterling or Eliza could lend you their operate from the bridge as they try and help you.
Who has the highest what?
Tech?
I have a 10.
No, the ship is not
I'll
Alliance
take the
tech.
D10. In that
Yeah, I
case.
have a D8.
I have a D10 for operate.
I have a D10 from digging a hole.
I remember that.
Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days.
That was the first session.
Yep. End of the first session.
And at this point, I can actually say that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any complications, so 16 to beat.
Ugh.
Key, what are you doing?
Trying to kill
You
us.
keep rolling really high.
Yeah, that's what she's
That's
trying
not
to do.
like
She's
you.
trying to kill us.
She inherited Uno's dice.
At least it
Oh,
was
this
the
is-
the 10 that rolled max instead of the 12.
No, sorry. I'll be honest. This is my fault. GMing Asha with me has awakened the beast. Hoi!
Eh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I'm spending one plot point to
Yeah, keep the 6.
6.
Yeah.
I will,
could
however,
do
be
maths.
buying those 2 jinxes.
Yeah. Oh well, in that case, I already got my plot point back.
Yep.
Oh, I have a feeling I know what I'm getting. Oh, what Isaac is getting too.
Ooh, yes.
Isaac-
because you're both in it.
No,
Yep.
because he lent me his dice.
Yeah, exactly. You're both in the thing.
Oh,
The roll.
3.6. Not bad. Not good. Not terrible.
But you work furiously, telling Isaac which levers and dials to pull,
Crack the widget.
and you restore the reactor to normal operating conditions.
What was that list of how to talk like king?
On the plus side, I don't have any hair to fall out.
Neither do Zaps.
Well, you think that?
Isaac's just like, sweet, I won't have to wax my chest this week.
Exactly. Although I do enjoy that.
All right. What do we do now?
We
I'm
have-
assuming
Why are
2
you
beats
asking
left.
me?
2 beats
I'm not
left
asking
to
you.
restore navigation and restart the engines.
Okay, good. So okay, right. Reactor's been fixed. Got it.
Yep.
okay. So that's me, isn't it?
So we give it a bump
Yes.
start.
And I'm going to say that the reason that you got the
Get out
sickness
and push.
is because you needed your hero dice. is you tell Isaac to turn something and he turns the wrong thing and accidentally vents a bit of radiation into the room, and then you're like, no, 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 back! And quickly reach over and fix it, and then keep going. Because we're definitely dealing with video game and TV radiation here, where it moves in a cloud.
Yes.
So up on the bridge, Sterling, restoring navigation.
Okay, computers.
Have you just tried turning it on and off again?
For that, you get Woo's operate dice.
Is that a D4?
Maybe.
Blessing or curse?
I mean, that depends if Sterling wants more plot points.
I don't think that's how that works with getting somebody else's D4.
If she rolls a 1 with it, it might.
Actually, that's a fair point. Touche.
Cortex Hacker. PDA. Where are you? Ah, there we go.
Steve had
All right.
wings.
No, I believe somebody tried to shoot Steve and missed and winged Sterling instead.
Ah, I see.
Oh yeah, Al.
Who would be so,
Kick that roll's ass, Sterling.
just a 14?
Okay.
Better.
Okay, so you don't lose a beat here.
Woo even rolled a critical on the 4.
Yeah.
We
We got this for you.
Guys was actually
It
helpful.
is rebooting the system was one of the things necessary.
So I rolled a d10 there, so you're getting quite the collection of hero dice.
Yeah.
You've now got 6 d10s.
Ooh. Yes, I'm hoarding them like some kind of dice dragon because I'm sure I'll need them soon.
Okay, your
That'll be
next
fine.
beat is to reboot the engines. Sterling, because of your extraordinary success, as you restart the system and reboot, things start coming back online. You've got control of navigation, but also the sensors come back on, and you notice a ship at range closing on you.
Okay. Can I tell anything about it? Like, does it look Reaver-ish?
It has a reactor plume, so yes.
Okay. Captain, we have company, and it looks to be Reaver-shaped.
You give me the balls.
How do you kick a spaceship in the... You know what? Never mind.
That depends on the ship.
Yeah.
Fuck all spaceships are she's, aren't they? Oh, damn it.
So, actually, Woo, you're with me, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, who's still on
You
the
can-
bridge?
You can pilot,
Eliza
right?
too, right?
Oh yeah, I can pilot. I'm the best pilot in the galaxy.
Sure.
Aw.
Assume that's true.
Some of those words are right.
Yeah,
Some of those words are words.
just maybe not in that order.
Okay.
So yes.
We have to restart the engine somehow.
You'll see a button that says push to close. Push it.
So yeah, I think we'll go with Woo here and physical and fly.
Okay.
You may borrow dice from Eliza or Sterling to assist you in that.
What would you need from me? Knows how the ship works.
Yeah, that is an asset that Woo now has.
Yeah.
Lins,
Yo.
you can operate the throttle.
Okay. Yeah. D10. Because it's true, I can. I've been trained. It's a big button that says go.
I thought it was a lever that you cranked.
No,
that's just for the aesthetic.
that's one of your
Oh.
fancy analog device. We're all digital these days. We have a go button that has an on and an off condition.
Okay, 9 to beat.
See.
Yeah, this way.
Pedal to the metal.
You got there.
Hey!
Say that that's not spelled, but
Yeah, no, we have a metal on the floor. It's not. There's no metal. It's just.
oh
It's
yeah, no.
burnt down metal.
I can't see the difference.
Yeah, it's like he's right there.
Bit short. Like I do think he's a bit short for a stormtrooper, but yeah, well.
Yeah, so you restart the engines with 1 beat left. So describe how that works, Wu.
I just turn the ignition and I'm just like right, we're in gear.
It somehow makes
right
that,
hand
like,
down,
yeah, that
left
part
foot down,
everyone is
right foot down. Oh, I gotta put it in gear.
Oh, and you do the
Why
clutch
can't I
crunch as you
accelerate
get it into
it?
gear.
Yeah.
Why can't the accelerator? Oh, there's a metal underneath the pedal, so I gotta take the pedal from the pedal.
Like the ship is like shaking around a little bit, and like is Wu driving again?
Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep.
Well, you don't need to lean over your chair. Okay.
I'm gonna push the stealth drive button to make it on again.
We don't need the windshield wipers.
Wu just
the
flicked every
actual
switch
button.
on the console.
You need to make sure that you have perfect visibility. I know you are a very bad pilot, Zabs. Within the manual it says you've got to make sure that check your wing mirrors. I'm doing all this, okay?
And
Show
so, yeah,
me in the galactic code, the galactic highway code, that anything I'm doing is wrong.
So yes, you re-engage the stealth drive, and through a series of unintentional evasive maneuvers from Wu, you appear to dodge the encounter with the Reaver ship.
The trick is Sterling, if you fly in such a way which they would never expect, you would always evade.
Comes into the cockpit. Woo, why are we going backwards?
Well, I mean, would you expect me to go backwards? Of course not. Therefore,
I mean,
There's nobody to dodge.
We're in space. There isn't a backwards.
Well, relative to the ship.
How did you find it?
It's Woo, if anyone would.
Why are we going up?
There's no up in space.
What is this?
The only relevant thing is that the enemy goal is down. Nobody?
Yeah.
No, fine.
no.
No, never seen whatever it is you're referencing.
Book, but yeah.
oh, books? Oh.
I see those with my eyes.
Okay.
So we're not aimlessly flying towards.
You're not aimlessly drifting anymore. You have,
We're purposely flying towards Miranda.
yeah, you have
Yeah, that was
navigation
on
and
purpose.
full control back of the ship.
All right. I probably stumble my way towards the cockpit, then halfway through duck into my room and in a little toilet bowl, throw up in there, then stand back up and keep moving.
Oh yeah, at this point I will have seen the fact that Persephone is winged, right?
Yes. Yeah, you may begin the series of recovery rolls.
Oh no, I'm just gonna spend a plot point. Slap on a band-aid that says ouchie.
Of course. That's
Only
definitely
you
how that
it's
works.
could
gone.
make a character who is nominally a doctor
Hey,
and who operates in that fashion.
it works.
Mechanically, yes.
So that fixes the D6.
Yep.
At this point,
Now for Isaac and Zaps.
Yep.
How is
you two
everyone?
don't. You two don't get band-aids.
I hate everything about my life
Yeah,
right now.
same.
I
Oh,
hate
God.
everything about you. You are also welcome to hate everything about my life. Yes.
Yeah, I do. Do we get the bullet? That would be mercy.
Nope.
Fuck.
You get the anti-radiation meds that they definitely have in the future.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That just cure
You have-
radiation sickness.
You can
It's
reverse
great.
macro cell degeneration. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's called right away.
I mean, are we like?
I mean-
would we still be on time enough to just do the old Yodium?
Yeah.
Mm.
Iodine.
Iodine. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's not guaranteed. Like, there's still going to be damage.
Oh, that makes sense. You could pronounce it. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Mental, treat, doctor, medical bag. That's the role, right?
I do believe that
So
both
I need to
Isaac and
defend.
Doctor.
Zaps, despite the suit, have lost about 5
Lost
years
what?
of their life there.
Treat,
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
doctor.
Well, at least it's only 5 years. It's only the last
medical
5, right?
bag.
This is one of the few times in one of the games I'm playing where having years taken off my lifespan doesn't matter to me that much.
So that's a 5 to beat for the Zaps.
That works.
During me. Yeah.
Yep. That is an extraordinary success, so that gets rid of both levels.
Yep.
Oh.
And that is a 14 to beat for Nav.
Ooh.
Hey, Isaac, this might hurt. It didn't.
So that's
So-
down to a D6 at the moment.
So for
Yep.
context, the last time Jack tried to heal one of my characters,
Wait, no. No. No, that wasn't me. That was Red.
That's not. No, that was.
Dear guy.
No, Duro didn't pull off your arms.
Okay, we don't need to know what.
Anyway.
who in a game that's not
The
relevant.
point is, I got pulled off. Wait, no. Wait. Hang on.
No.
No,
No.
we're just gonna keep going.
Mute him. Mute that man.
Oh,
I quit. I don't want to play anymore.
That's fair.
You can't silence me, coppers.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
that's
we can,
taken
but
the
we won't.
Isaac's radiation down to a D6.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you
good.
want to spend a plot point and keep your 6, that'll clear it completely.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So, you guys are all healed up.
Mhm.
I'm going to say these distracted complications also go away as we change the scenes. So, yeah,
gonna
so
find a
you've,
use for
you've
this
restored
rubber
control of the ship and continue on course to Miranda. I presume, or are you doubling back again to known space?
No, plan is still to head for Miranda. But before I space Steve, I'm gonna check him over to make sure that he doesn't have the signet ring. Just to be extra careful, because apparently I wasn't really paying attention when I shot the guy.
That'll be a mental and notice. Or
Mental.
I suppose you could do physical and notice if you're just going to pat him down.
I will just do that. This is just straight up, just not even thinking about it. I'm guessing anatomy is it relevant?
Yeah.
Like
He might have hidden it in an orifice.
I mean,
Oh, that's true, and I didn't want to think about that.
Just another day at the office.
Yeah.
know a lot about those.
Oh, sorry, I missed that for a second.
I did.
Shame on you.
10 to beat. He does not have the signet ring on him.
Good. I space
Bring
him.
You successfully space the corpse of Steve.
Goodbye, Steve. You are a generic protagonist. We don't know where your wife is.
Well, off to Miranda.
Again.
Does anybody want to do any scenes en route to Miranda?
I maybe ask Eliza to just give me a little bit more instruction in shooty gun, because I would like to take a bigger gun with me this time, please.
Sure.
I promise I won't fire it unless I'm standing in front of all of you.
I mean,
That's not filling me with confidence.
I mean, if you're behind me, is what I mean.
Okay.
Sorry, phrasing. You know
I
what
will not. Yeah.
If I can see you in my peripherals, I won't shoot.
And make sure there's no bottles about as well. No, I'm insinuating anything. But I'm insinuating something.
No, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, pull out a shotgun. Give her the instruction, we're not firing it on the ship.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's possibly the most useful and simplest one you could do.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it also doesn't require all that much aiming
Fair enough.
if you're point
works.
blank. So,
Just insert barrel into face of Reaper and just pull trigger.
and that gets rid of Reaper.
Okay.
Or Reaver. Either.
Right. God damn it.
Reaper is the one with the shotguns
Yes.
that he drops on the floor to reload.
Yes. And they magically appear back in his pockets a second later.
I'd like to order 500 of your best shotguns. Oh, you're having a party? No, they're just for me.
What kind of parties are you going to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shotgun parties, apparently.
Yeah.
I've heard of shotgun weddings.
Similar, actually.
Is that
Yeah.
is that the reception?
Yeah. I know that's the
Everybody
stag
gets a
do.
shotgun.
Everybody gets a shotgun. A complimentary
gift bag.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, towards Miranda.
Yeah.
You keeping Ognils on ice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's either we keep them on ice or we put them on ice. One or the other.
Yeah.
So the rest of the trip, your stealth drive remains active. So I would like you to give me a roll for that.
Stealth travel.
Yes, that would be. Engine and your fly, plus the stealth drive, and anything else you have that's relevant.
Alright. Alright, so we use flag to the class and ship's captain. Deadless is one of my assets. Alright. There's one thing I'm good at, it's flying this ship.
I say that about firing a gun, Red. You see how that turns out half the time.
Yeah, but I do it when it's appropriate.
I am good at firing a gun. I have the same roll that you do, almost. Actually, roughly the same roll, yeah.
10 to beat.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. No, it isn't.
No.
So you get one of those, and yeah, you are not detected en route to Miranda.
Good.
You enter orbit.
Alright.
Unlike last time, you now have a choice of where you land the ship.
I was gonna say, now what?
Close to the thing.
Close to what?
To the apartment
House.
complex or whatever.
You know his mansion had a decent flat front lawn. It's overgrown a bit in the last few years, but
Oh, that's
You're able
fine.
to
We'll
land a
do most
shuttle
of
there,
that
no
as we
problem.
come in anyway, with the engines. Yeah.
your other
That's
option
all
would
here.
be there are some empty berths in that spaceport that you took the spares from, and you could take your shuttle over to the mansion.
No, we'll take
No.
the ship. That makes more
Yeah.
sense. Point.
I mean, it's gonna cause more attention to be drawn over there, but
I mean, I'd rather have the attention where we are close to the ship.
yeah, instead of things sneaking aboard. That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're able to figure out a decent landing. I would like you to go ahead and make me a landing the ship roll.
All right. What happens if I fail?
We
could
That'll
crash.
be interesting.
Into the mansion. Good luck finding the ring in the debris.
All right. Right. Did I just clear my pool? I'm an idiot. I could use aside from my stealth
What
is
would
still in there,
Coulomb
so-
do with that?
Yeah, I wonder.
I was going to say you can keep built for stealth in there for making a stealthy landing. So yeah, you could have kept the whole thing.
Yes.
Oh well, here we are. Mm,
6 to beat. I think you should be all right on that.
fine, there we go. Done.
Yep.
You get one more of those. And yes, you're able to carefully maneuver the ship. You're pretty confident that nobody noticed you entering atmosphere, and you think you managed to put the ship down without anybody noticing in the nearby vicinity. As much as you could with a spaceship landing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, ground floor. Mansion.
Reavers,
Reaver.
Reavers, and Reavers.
Yeah,
Mansion
and so you can
Reaver.
see the as you come in for the landing, you can see the scorch marks where the shuttle landed and took off last time.
All right.
Wu, as you're coming in for the landing, points out the window where the shuttle crashed from where they evaded them last time.
All right. Let's not try to take any Reavers on board this time. Everybody load up. Let's turn this mansion inside out and see if we can.
Yeah, because this is the first time Zaps has been to the mansion because you stayed behind to fix the ship before.
Yes.
Did I go? I did, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Zaps and
I did.
Isaac that stayed at the ship.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Captain, it's kind of redecorated in gore, so just be aware. Like most surfaces are covered.
I think I've seen my fair share of gore. I'll probably be fine.
Okay. No, I'm just saying it can be quite.
Let's just get inside.
Yeah.
So we go inside. And it's like the shot from the outside. The door's closed, and then 2 seconds later, the door opens again. Zapped runs out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know an interesting story I heard about Goros? They used to have a vice president back, and everyone who's literally made of
and
this-
you just hear Wu's voice cut off as the door closes again.
Yeah.
I just, I don't say anything. I just quietly offer the captain a mint.
So yes, so you breach and clear your way back up to the bedroom, and yeah, as Sterling explained, it is redecorated in a lot of dried black blood. I believe we described there was a body on the bed that had been attacked and mostly decomposed at this point.
I have brought some sort of ring detecting device.
A detector of metal, would you say?
Sure.
Well, I mean, yes, because gold shows up on metal.
Why
I think
not?
it does, yeah.
Yeah, you have enough points there, so we'll take you down to 5.
That's good. Actually, for a plot point, I've just got a big. It will attract any ring-shaped metal objects in the vicinity, and I push the button. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
It's a magnet.
a big magnet.
An electromagnet.
Yeah. My ears
Gold
are
is
going
not
towards
magnetic.
you. My ears are going towards you. Oh, my hearing.
Yeah,
Right,
gold is not
yeah.
ferrous.
You stay on the couch. I'll fix your plot point.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, shit, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
so I've got
see-
metal
No,
detector.
we have to steal it, and he can't do
And there's
that.
a lot of like, whoop.
No, I can't do that.
Wait.
Well, go
No,
ahead.
and I can't either. He has to allow me to do it. So I've just got a note on my sheet.
Wow.
Ugh.
We're sorry. Well, if he wait, hang on. If he has to allow it, it's not stealing.
I know it's roll 20 for you.
If it was take, that would make more sense. But
Yeah,
stealing.
it just says steal card. It's
It's
There it is.
dignified. It's dignified stealing.
Thank you.
okay. So, you see this scene before you. You can see the hidden wall panel is open, where the guys found the safe and opened it up. And on the wall is this painting, portrait. You presume was of this guy that has been slashed and is covered in blood, and you figure that may not be acceptable to take back to the general.
I mean, that would show the state of things we found, so
Yeah.
I mean,
bring
it
in.
might also be a deadly insult that will get us killed. So
Perhaps-
either way, I'm not making
perhaps
the
we-
decision.
Perhaps we take a picture of said portrait and show him, because I don't think he would want it back in this condition.
So, hang on. So there is this portrait that he was looking for, and it is badly damaged. Yes.
Yes.
More than
Alright.
badly damaged, yes.
I say we bring it anyway. We leave it up to him if he wants it or not.
Yeah,
Fair
that
enough.
works.
We have a really big Ziploc bag.
I have many.
Excellent.
Yeah, you use one of Eliza's body bags.
Yeah, okay, fair
That
enough.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm like, at worst we just say, hey, look, even before we show it, it's in very bad shape. Do you want it or not? He brought
There's
it
now
in.
this perfect clean square on the wall where it was.
I'm not
Yeah.
finding the ring. Then is what we're saying.
Yep.
I
Well,
mean,
somebody would need to do some sort of roll to find the ring.
Ah.
Well, somebody has a metal detector, so you know.
what sort of role is it?
I'd say it was a mental and notice.
Too bad we don't have our main noticer guy.
I mean, I believe Isaac's sheet. You can all control Isaac's sheet, so you should be able to roll
Right.
for Isaac. So
Yeah. I'm here. Put my glasses in.
Yes. Mental notice.
You've changed the picture. Oh my god,
What?
it's just funny. I like it.
No, I just switched to him and then it changes the picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. That's funny.
No, if I change to
Like I know what you're doing. I know it wasn't intentional, but it's still funny.
no, it was intentional. Because that happens when you change your chat name,
yeah,
who you're chatting as.
All right. Yeah. Fine.
Really? All right, I should add. We'll add. 6 name.
$18 to beat.
Really?
Would you help Rich sing?
I mean,
I can lend you my D10.
yeah, sure. We'll add 10.
Since, you know, I like looking for shiny things.
Oops. Why did it close?
That may have been because I viewed it and closed it.
No, it was I closed my
Oh, you closed roll
my
20.
tab apparently. Yeah. Oops. Somehow, in holding shift and pressing a button, I managed to close roll 20.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Come on, roll 20.
It'll load.
There we go. Okay. I was looking. Right, I was adding woos. D10. Okay. Do you have any other stuff that could help here? Not really.
No. Notice, mental, D8
Yeah.
notice, D12. Sorry, D12 notice, D8 mental.
Yeah. Yeah.
D8
Guardian Angel, no.
glasses.
Trapper, no. Agent on the Edge. Nah.
No, none of that applies.
That's a tie.
Yeah.
Did you add the D6 or whatever it was for the
Yes, for the metal detector,
Yeah.
and a D10 from Woo.
Cool.
If you spend a plot point, you will beat
Yeah,
it
sure,
by
why not?
6.
Yep. So
I've
you
got to do the thing
do-
again. Hang on.
That's fine. I've got to note you're down to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yes, so you get a D12. Big damn hero dice.
Yay.
And yes, you thoroughly search the room. You don't find any traces of the ring, but you do locate a key.
Hmm.
A key. What color?
Turns out
Lock
Wu
for
was
that
standing
key.
on it, and as you sort of move Wu out of the way to check, he's like, it's just right there.
Just like I just move Woo off a chair. And Woo, like I was sitting there.
This is my chair.
Get your own.
She'd sort of carefully put a handkerchief over it so she could sit without getting any blood on her.
Nah, it's mostly dried anyway.
It's dried out blood. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It washes out. I've done it before. So.
Okay.
And as you examine the key, you realise it's for a safety deposit box.
Huh. In like a bank or
Really?
something?
Oh,
All right, back to the ship. We have to build a safety deposit box detector.
No.
Did Miranda
Isaac-
have a bank?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
Isaac,
assuming it's
you
big enough.
I mean, the Wi-Fi's right outside. You could probably look.
Or is it? Hang on, keep it. There isn't like a little label on it, like "Great Bank of Other Planet" that is not here.
it is First Bank of Miranda is the little label on it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you got the extraordinary success, it's going to have that still attached.
Yup. Okay. Well, I mean, Isaac, would you mind looking up where First Bank of Miranda is?
Yes, searching now. Glasses.
Yeah, and you easily find that information. It's public record. You get the little Google Maps overlay on your augmented reality shades.
Yeah.
Please
This
tell
way.
me it says like 30 meters.
And no,
You just
it's
didn't
back
notice
near
the bank
spaceport.
next door. Okay.
I mute the little voice that it keeps coming out with, being like, turn left in 50 yards.
100 yards.
Because no one knows what
Right.
yards are anymore.
Oh.
At the pile of decomposing cannibals, turn left.
Somehow, Space Google updated their maps. We're not sure how.
The poor Google Earth person. No, sorry, the poor Google Street View person just riding around going, I'm not looking, I'm not looking.
And the best part is, like, as you look at Google Street, like the faces are still all like blurred out.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, which means on the Street View you don't get the TX1138 Easter egg that's in the actual film.
No. Sadly, not on Miranda Earth. Google Miranda? Google Miranda.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so again, you've got a couple of options. You know it's near the spaceport, so you could take your ship and fly over there, or you could leave your ship and take the shuttle. Or you can take your mule.
Alright, everybody hop on Isaac.
Here we go.
Giddy up.
It's like a little stack.
We're like goblins from
No.
Annihilation.
Batiri, yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
We're a Batiri battle stack.
Stack with me.
No.
Alright, take the ship. Like, as I said, I think it makes more sense to have the ship nearby.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me another atmospheric flying while stealthy, which may still be in your pool.
Yep, I'm not going to. I'm just going to roll and see what happens.
Cool. I need to remember what I built for that. Alright. $17 to beat. Wow. I'm rolling well tonight.
Yes, you are.
17 to beat. I'm going to spend a plot point
Mm-hmm.
and a D12 hero dice. Boop, boop.
24.
Oh, hang on. Actually, tap that correct. Possibility. Doesn't always happen, though.
I mean, you get that hero dice back.
Yeah, because... Yeah. Well then. Here we are again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't want to look at... Let's do that again, shall we?
Once more with feeling.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
There's
See?
the 24.
I told you 24.
So you
You just had to
get
scare
the
me
D12
for a
back
second.
again.
You
So yeah,
want to buy that Jinx?
I am actually going to buy that Jinx.
I was
No, that's
assuming
not a
Yeah, it
D12.
is.
That's a D10. Difficulty on the roll. is just a
D10 was only it was only D10. Sorry, I thought I'd added
Yeah.
a 12.
Hang
There's
on,
your 10.
I'll clean it up. Oh, yeah, no. I can also draw these.
But yes, I am going to buy that Jinx in the roll there. And this will be a Jinx for the ship.
Yup.
Oh no. Oh, no, not more dinges on the star bulkhead.
No. That still hasn't been repaired. I can actually get rid of those because
We'll get round to it.
your suspicious departure has been a while ago now. So yes, your ship was noticed by someone or something. Okay. But yes, you successfully complete a reasonably stealthy takeoff and approach to the spaceport. You set down on a pad in the middle of a couple of wrecks. Off in the far corner is the Kintsugi class you raided for parts before. Next to you is the damaged remains of the Dairy Queen, which was Ognell's ship.
You just see it lying on the ramp. There's a hat with a perfect bullet hole through it.
I'm assuming High Flow took the hat with him, right?
He was on your ramp as well, not on the Dairy
yeah.
Queen.
Fine.
No, there is still a hat with a perfectly round bullet hole on there. We just don't know whose it is.
Yeah. You're like, how did that get there?
Oh. You think the Reapers would have gotten to it by now, but apparently not.
But yeah, I mean, amidst these are ships that the Reavers couldn't repair themselves to get airborne again. They're in a pretty fair state of decay. So the Daedalus fits right in amongst them.
Ow!
I'm not even going to justify that with a response.
I was going to say, I thought the whole point was that the Daedalus was painted up to look like a rust bucket when she's not really.
Oh, I can't remember. I don't think so. Look, that comment, I probably... If anybody made that comment, it's 3 years ago. You can't expect me to remember these details.
Yeah.
Heck, details like that get corrupted all the time in memory.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I've always pictured her anyway. Of like, you maintain that she's not as good as she is because she is a smuggling ship, and you change the name so many times.
Honestly, I think Zap's pride would not allow that.
Yeah.
I think it's also less noticeable to actually just be a working ship.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so the bank is just down the street.
Well, off we go. Remember, bring your bank robbing tools.
I have my winning smile, so I should be fine.
There's no people there.
Well, then I don't know what I'm going to contribute. We have a key. God damn it!
Again,
I have a key.
it was noticeable at the mansion, but it's much more noticeable here in sort of a much more built-up area. And again, you experienced it last time you were at the shipyard, the space dock. It is eerily quiet here, to the point as when you leave the Daedalus, you can hear the just tink 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 of cooling metal on the engines, and that's really all that you can hear, other than each other's footsteps. And as you head out of the spaceport onto the main street, there's these sealed, crashed cars, these just buildings that have hermetically sealed with people just slumped at their desks. And you get to the bank. And again, this is a hermetically sealed building. You can see through the front doors. There's a security guard just slumped at his post. There's a teller visible behind one of the service points, just slumped over on their computer.
Do we
Should we be wearing gas masks, by the way?
Yeah.
If we want to go in there right away, yes, we should. Otherwise, we need to let the place vent for a while, which is probably too long. All right, gas masks.
Yep.
Go back. Go back into the ship.
They got zaps already.
Yep.
The radiation poisoning. It's still there.
No, I fixed that.
Yep. Sure.
It's the anti-radiation meds making you a bit nauseous.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the gore.
Nope, definitely not. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh god.
And yeah, you see on like one car as you walk past a smeared bloody handprint.
Is the bloody handprint new or old? I'm gonna walk over and
make me
put
some
my
sort of
finger on
medical
it.
investigation check.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna go over and lick it then.
I mean, you could if you want to.
Yeah. No. Mental. Oh, probably need to clear my pool. Yes.
Was looking too.
I mean, Wu was looking as well.
I know.
Mental. And medical somehow. Notice. And some anatomy, because blood is part of your body. And I know about blood.
You know that this is out on a car. This is exposed to the elements.
Yes.
If it was raining or something, this would have washed off. This is
Yes.
likely no more than a week old.
It's not fresh then. That's fine.
But yes, you come back re-equipped with your gas masks
Yep.
to the bank. Sterling, it is fairly short work to hack the building's hermetic seal and allow yourselves entry.
We stalker now.
You don't know this reference. It's too old.
It's from Earth that was.
It's an Earth that was meme. It checks out.
Well, I mean, in we go.
Yeah, you guys,
And,
you and Isaac taking point, doing breach and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hang back, follow as we make our way. Like, Seth probably stops at the maps, like, here. There's the post spot.
We need the
Down hall to the
safety
left.
deposit boxes.
Yeah, down hall to the left.
You
Okay.
find the room, but it looks like the bank's security protocol was initiated when it went hermetic. This room
mean-
is sealed.
Oh boy. Well,
Nothing we haven't done before.
look.
Mhm.
So hang on. There's a sealed door that we need to get through.
Yes.
What kind of sealed door?
Oh no, the stormtrooper!
No.
Man down. Man down.
It is a metal security door.
All right.
You
I
believe
think,
you may
like,
be able to hack it, or maybe apply some explosives.
I was gonna say somebody
Let's
has
try
grenades.
hacking.
No,
First.
no.
All right, fine. Yeah, no, that's fair. Hand grenades make noise. That's true.
Yes.
I have so many grenades.
He sounds like two bandoliers across him, like launching out more grenades.
Yes.
That's not how you're supposed to carry those.
You said pocket, right?
Pockets.
Yeah, okay.
Alliance Tech.
It is indeed.
Aha!
Idiots, they used Alliance Tech. That's easier for a hacker to get into.
Well, yeah. You know how enterprise software is, right?
Also, this version of the software is like a decade or like a whole bunch
Oh,
of years
yeah.
old, so it has all the old exploits still in it.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah, it hasn't been
actually.
patched in a while.
Yeah.
You know, Tesco still use Windows XP for their.
Yes, and I'm
Yes,
terrified
they
by it. So do many hospitals.
Yes,
And most
Sainsbury's
cash points
has
in the
only
UK
just
are on
updated
XP
to
as well.
XP. Not that I. It was Windows 2000. Yeah, I was like, this software is older than some of my colleagues. Anyway,
Yes.
Windows Millennium.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that is a 13 to beat.
Windows Millennial.
It's called ME,
oh,
Millennial Edition.
oh no,
Windows Millennial.
Yeah, 5 plot points. You're fine.
oh yeah,
It's a long pack.
true.
Yeah, we have.
Right. Okay. Can I fix it with plot points?
Yeah, just spend a plot point, keep the 4.
Fix it with plot points.
That's ultimately what we do in this game, right? Fix it with
Excellent.
plot
Okay.
points.
That's how we
yeah.
make this work.
Fix it.
Yeah, the door. You hear the security locks unlock.
Sterling takes
The
a
door
step
opens
back.
halfway and sticks
Up,
Ah,
or
fine.
down, or
Or
like
something in between it.
sideways.
sideways. Okay.
Can we get in?
into the room?
Yeah. You think you could probably squeeze
Okay.
through the gap, or
I can lift the door. It's fine.
It's a
I mean,
sideways door, but yes.
We're gonna
Whatever.
push it.
I will jam something in the door and lever it open.
I have a massive rubber band. I will attach it to the door
So
handle.
glad
and
you said
run.
rubber band. I'm so glad you said rubber band.
I will attempt a cartoon thing.
okay, give me physical
Does it help?
and labor.
Stinger. It's gonna backfire.
If this were a cartoon, the clip would break off now.
With a 5 to beat.
It might not backfire.
Narrator.
Oh.
It did backfire.
Undo. Physical. Labor. Thanks.
Isaac's labor is a D10.
Oh,
It
I
is.
was attempting to do the rubber band thing.
But
Are you adding yours to it as well, are you? Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
so interesting.
Isaac will
dice
lend you
I've
his
received
D10 of labor then.
have been Woo is looking to, giant rubber band, and Steve.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting for Wu to come up with a way to use her D6 fat stacks of cash.
Of which we may soon have more.
I believe I have used it.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll. Woohoo!
Yeah. So you successfully you start wrapping the rubber band around the door handle. Isaac watches you for a second and then just leans his shoulder in and just pushes the door open.
It's actually my rubber band that rolled the maximum it could.
I
I
know.
like that.
I thought that was great.
It paid off!
And yeah, so you're able to get into the safe deposit box room. You realise
Yes.
what was blocking the door. There's another body on the inside here.
Yeah.
From his name tag, this appears to be the bloke in charge of the safety deposit box room.
Does he have a bunch of
Died in
safety
his arm-
deposit
died in the armor.
box safety deposit box keychains on him?
Very conveniently, he does.
Ooh. Now, let's start with the one that we definitely need to get, and then let's start being,
Bad guy.
well, chaotic good.
But
We're gonna liberate
Does
these
he have any kind of a PDA that might have a list of the contents?
Ooh. Or
Just-
maybe a notebook? Maybe he's old-fashioned?
Oh yeah.
No, usually the bank doesn't keep track of the contents. That's for the.
I didn't think so,
the
but
user
I'm very
of the
much
box.
not the type of person who would have such a thing anyway, so
I only know this from watching many, many crime shows.
fair enough. That does make sense, yes, actually thinking about it.
Because otherwise, how else would the criminals store all the proceeds of their crimes?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's silly of me.
You have a big. I thought you had a big tower full of money with coins that you jump into and swim around in.
Oh, no,
So
that's
is
that's
Wu-
only if you're a plutocrat.
Ah,
I was gonna say, that's only... that's only if you're a captain.
Oh,
Oh, no, keep, why?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Wow, well done, Key! Double layered!
So yes,
moving
you are
on.
able to easily open this guy's safety deposit box. It is well, there's no ring inside it, but it is filled with diamonds.
Scoot. Scoot.
Oh, not what we're looking for. Closes it again.
Scoot.
Nope.
Scoot.
At least we might as well get paid.
Yeah, nobody's gonna miss this anyway. The one point where I think Ognils was actually right. It's a great place to do crime.
can I make a suggestion?
Always.
Yeah, we need to for this.
Take All right, can I make 2 suggestions? We don't take this. This we give back to the Triad as a gesture of good faith. There's a lot more boxes in here.
I like this.
I like, because
Yeah.
I just think we may have, when it comes to scary, terrifying crime bosses with far-reaching resources and lots of scary, scary henchmen, we may have pushed our luck.
we've already killed one. We don't need to kill more, is what you're
Exactly.
saying.
We didn't
Yeah.
kill anyone.
Yeah, as far as the galaxy knows, we did.
I mean, I prefer that we have the eye of reputation, so yes, we did in fact kill one. Thank you.
Anyway,
I've already added it to my
everybody,
CV, so
everybody, grab a key, pick a box, and
All right. Yep.
let's,
No.
let's go for it.
Keep the
Is there one
montage.
numbered
Yeah.
in any way 420 or 69? Because I have dibs.
Well, there's both
Damn
of
it.
those.
Yes,
Opening the
dibs. My
boxes, opening what's inside.
Number
take
69
one-
appears to contain the patent and prototype for some kind of new sex toy.
Nice.
Can I upload that to the Space Internet later? That's the one. Sure.
Yeah, and so you guys spend half an hour to an hour going through these boxes. This is easily the biggest payday you guys have ever hit. With what you find stored here, you could probably buy a ship each.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Well,
what's
I'm
this?
retiring after this.
Yeah, this is retiring money.
What's this? Oh, look, it says black. Oh, it's probably worthless. I tear up and throw it away.
Oh, oh, that hurts.
I heard a terrible.
It's fine, it was a gold
cried
border
out at once.
Unison. And then didn't shut up. Huh? Weird.
Yeah, just kept going and getting louder and louder.
And then we're silenced. No, that's not how that works. Sadly.
Nope. And yes, you guys load up. Most of it is gems or credit chips. You know, it's not too heavy. You've easily got space in various backpacks and pockets, and you probably grab a couple of bank sacks and fill those as well. And as you're kind of celebrating your success, you hear a sound coming from the lobby of the building.
It's probably just the wind.
I am going to
Just the
sneak out of the box and look towards the entrance of the building.
I just see.
Just
I
the
see
safety
Eliza like
box
come out of a safety
creaking open,
deposit
like-
box.
What
Very
is that
slowly.
noise?
Like the totally Looney Tunes
like-
sneaking.
Which actually works, by the
Yep.
way. That is partially
Yes.
based on sneaking on certain surfaces.
And as you look out into the lobby, oh yes, we'll We'll
I
see if
need
you
to
get
know if I
noticed or
trip
not.
over the door frame or something. Because it is me.
you don't have any complications.
No.
Oh, question marks. Like, worst foe.
14.
Could I'll spend the plot point.
Okay. You successfully sneak, and you peer around the corner to see two large figures with long, greasy hair, wearing sort of black leather with spiky bits attached, ripping apart the body of the security guard in the lobby.
Oh, right. They got new flesh. Yay.
Well,
Shit.
Yeah. Because the only way out is through them, I think.
Sterling just sits on the cart with all the stuff on and just starts like eating a snack or something like that. I'm not going either.
You do.
I'm just gonna retire in this room.
I'm gonna go back into the vault. Actually, no. Our comms have previously managed to be whisper whatever.
Yeah.
So I whispered the fact that there's 2 Reavers. Big ass ones as well.
Mm.
What do we do?
If only you had some grenades.
Yes.
So, okay,
I
we should
mean-
wrap them onto Woo and then send her out.
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
mean,
Just because she's our best fighter against Reavers.
I do
I
have
mean-
to record.
She has a proven track record.
Yeah.
True.
Why haven't I thought of that before?
Because you're not an ideas person, Zach. That's why.
No, that's absolutely
What?
right. Strap some explosives to you and solve 2 problems with 1 stone.
Technically 18 pins, but that's...
Yes. Semantics.
But
I mean, it's 3 problems, because if Boo's dead, you don't need to worry about the triad anymore.
triads.
Oh no, I have a phylactery, so.
Of course you do.
You want to know the worst thing?
I mean-
I wouldn't be surprised if Wu had a phylactery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
It's just like, yeah, of course she does.
However, I would be pretty certain that it's one of the bottles of booze on the ship.
Well, that's
No,
the
it's
thing.
a little-
It's actually
it's a
the
little-
non-alcoholic.
It's a little Woo bobblehead in her room.
Oh. Like when she dies, the little bobblehead just starts growing back into a new Woo. Blah.
But still with the Funko Pop proportions.
Yeah, just imagine the tiny little. I'm glad you think this is funny. Anyway, grenades, you say?
To shreds, you say.
Yes, I have...
So yes, you're going to get a little bit of time to plan this. And we'll run this as a timed action for your escape.
So
'Cause
I think
Reaver combat, when there's more than one, is timed actions.
yes, I think the strategy is going to be Isaac throws grenades. We run. If anything is left standing, we shoot while running. And then we run and shoot and shoot and run.
I mean, are there any vents in here?
Wait, hang on.
that lead-
Have we found a ring?
Nope.
yet? Let's do that first before we start this fight, huh?
We have opened the box. The box was the
Jewels and
diamonds.
stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No ring has been found whatsoever, no matter what we did.
All right, fine. No,
We've
rings
got
will be
the
fine.
PDA, we've got the portrait, we've got this box of diamonds for them, and enough money that we can each retire several times over. So I think this is the best we're going to get.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Just gotta
Mm,
get
oh,
out
yeah.
there now.
It is.
We tried twice.
We have the diamonds, and that's all we could find, and we offer them.
When you have the
of
wrecked painting.
Yes. And we do not have any PDA. What are you talking about?
I'm going to pay to have Ognils entombed.
I mean, we
Yeah.
Alive?
keep him on ice.
No.
Yeah,
I-
somehow I don't
I
think
don't
he's
know how it
ever getting
works.
out of that cryopod.
Yeah, but like, I want to put the cryopod in a comet or...
Or just fire it
Oh.
at a star.
Yeah.
Hang him on your wall like Han Solo.
I mean,
Oh no, Han Solo was
Oh,
absolutely
oh,
just used
oh,
as a coffee
oh,
table.
Oh, 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 oh,
Okay.
I believe it's canon that Boba, it was like a couple of months before Boba actually delivered him. He just did a few other jobs in the middle. So he was absolutely using Han as a coffee table inside Slave One.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I absolutely would.
Mini golf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So grenades, you say?
Yep. So you're going to have 5 beats to escape.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Remind me, how many Reavers?
2.
2 so far.
Beefy
Two
boy.
so
Big
far.
uns.
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, Isaac, you
Well,
have the grenades.
yeah.
So physical and wow, your throw is worse than mine.
Mm.
Yeah, he doesn't throw.
But that's made up for by the D10 of grenades.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I have an 8 in throw because I knew that I was gonna use grenades.
So who's going first? What's your first action?
I think the first action is throwing the grenade,
Okay.
or at
That's
least a
usually
couple
how
of
you
them.
open these engagements. Yes.
It depends, though, right? Because the other option is that we place them somewhere the Reavers are going to walk over them as they try and get to us.
Oh, you mean craft some sort of booby trap?
Some sort of long string, yes.
So basically, like a big box with a stick and a string, and woo underneath it, and then some grenades.
Why is Woo the key element to all of your plans, Sterling?
Because she's the only one out of us who managed to actually kick a Reaver's arse. Well,
Yeah.
kick a Reaver's, you know.
I am the Lionel Messi of this Reaver kicking team.
Not the. My mind's gone blank. The one who just bites everybody.
Yeah, I know.
You mean, it's annoying because I can't remember his name now. He plays for Uruguay. He now plays for Barcelona.
Because I'm going back really old and thinking Eric Cantona, but there's the newer
Eric
guy.
Cant- Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Ah!
Oh god.
No, alright, let's throw the grenades.
Scrapper, grenade. I'm guessing
I'm going to
shades.
I'm going to use my shades, yes, because I'm calculating
Luis
angles.
Suarez, that's it.
That's it.
Did you know he actually appeared on a Uruguayan TV advert where he did this biting thing?
What?
Wow.
I mean, if you're going to be known for it, you may as well get paid for it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, close enough.
Yes. The 8. That is a 6.
Yeah. It's like, no, that's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Yes.
13 to beat with a jinx available.
Ooh.
The question is, do you want to buy that?
Or does anybody want to buy that?
Not
not
really.
buying
I've got
it.
4 plot points available at the moment.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I don't have. I have 1 plot point. I'm saving that for something else.
Okay. Roll it then. That's a 12.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be letting Jack roll these.
Yeah.
Spend a plot point. Make it a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, Isaac's
I
down
mean,
to
you
3 plot
could. You
points.
don't have to, as always. Now, your choice. But
Yeah, plot point.
Yep.
So you successfully throw the grenade. You know, it rolls across the floor of the lobby. It stops at the feet of the Reaver. They do the proper cartoon reaction, and then it explodes, sending them flying backwards and out the door.
proper
right.
cartoon grenade.
All right, time to boogie.
Off we run.
All right.
I am still pushing the cart at this point.
Oh yeah, you've got like a
helping
little
you.
bank cart full of stuff.
Must
Okay.
get to ship. Whee! Whee! Must get to ship.
So 4 beats left. This is the running out of the bank step. So
I'm
who's going
bad
to
at
take
that.
point on that?
Physical and move, right?
Yeah. So this is for whoever's helping Sterling keep the cart going.
I think it's gonna be Isaac again because
I just did a thing.
I mean, I can help.
Yeah, you do it.
I'm not the worst at this. Pool clear. Switch over. Physical. Move. Would you say that I am used to wheeling about things that are lumpy and not necessarily cooperating in their wheeling aboutness
Yes.
as a doctor?
Yes,
I
I'm
was
going to
gonna say,
let you
is
use
that
that. I like
a
that.
way of saying I move a lot of bodies?
I will also say you have something that could be used to secure things to the cart.
I mean, I do
Giant
have the
rubber
giant
band!
rubber band. That then is
It's
the most
gift
useful
I'm
thing
giving.
ever.
God, I can
It's
just
like-
see one of those terrible JML adverts for it now.
You can go on your bank, but all your things go astray. You see what's
Somebody
great. Just
wheeling
like,
a cart.
oh no!
It has
Yeah.
1,001 users.
That's it. Have you
It's
ever
your
lost a
job to
body
In the
find
that's
background,
first.
there's a random
secured to a
creature
gurney?
going off.
16 to beat.
May, why? Why you have to be like this? Why you gotta roll like that? See? Why you gotta roll like that?
Ooh. So you
Well,
you make it to the front of the lobby, but one of the wheels of the cart gets stuck in the crater left by the grenade, and you're sort of stuck there, desperately trying to free it. Okay,
Yeah.
3 beats left.
Yeah.
You now need to free the cart and get out the back.
We need some extraordinary successes, people. Nav, please roll the dice. Don't let me roll your dice.
They've suffered
Alright.
enough.
Stand in, Stormtrooper has done a good job, but I'm back.
How is your
Right.
nap?
I wish I could have napped. It would have been amazing.
God damn it. Sorry, I just realized Firefox closed down again.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Right, so I think this will be physical and labor. I'm getting
Yeah.
the sense. I'm gonna use Guardian
Labor.
Angel because yes, we're in trouble here.
Mhm.
And that's probably all I've got. Yeah. What am I rolling against?
17.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I will actually let you include your augmented reality shades. They'll tell you the critical pivot points.
Sure, that's a D6. That's a D8.
Oh, that's a
D8. That can help a little bit. We'll see.
Just...
There
Yes,
you go.
Nav, yes!
Great.
Yes.
Beep beep.
You free the cart and are successfully out on the street. The 2 Reavers that got blown back by the grenade blast are starting to stand up and head towards you.
Well,
We must go faster. We must go faster.
Yeah, you guys are now wheeling the cart down the streets, heading to the spaceport. You need to evade these 2 Reavers.
I rolled
Or shoot
so
them.
well. Look at
Yeah,
I
or
got
shoot
a
them.
10,
Shooting
an
them.
8, a 7, and a 7.
Yeah. I mean, we already threw grenades. It's not like it's gonna get louder.
Yeah.
Can't you just shoot them?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Sterling has a
Right.
shotgun.
So everybody shoot.
Oh, yes. Everybody shoot.
I'm not gonna shoot. That's no problems.
Quick.
Also,
quick,
everybody
quick,
shooting
throw
means
the banana
everybody
peel.
gets. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
finally
how
a use
this
for the
works.
banana.
Chekhov's banana.
You just drop the banana peel.
You
They
all
like
shoot
comically slip over it.
We'll
Yeah, that
kill them
was
with
the-
radiation poisoning from the banana.
Yeah.
They're reavers. Reavers. I don't think they care.
Yeah,
I
but I
don't
mean,
know. They do care about bananas.
just because you
They're like the
That was-
Cavendish.
11 to beat.
that was concerningly
Yes.
not.
Sterling, what's your shoot?
Oh, plot important apparently. Shoot. Where are we? 8.
Cool. And let's go.
So I saw Keeb entering the dice pool there, and in my brain it went Reaver, 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 Reaver. Guilty.
That's been going through my own brain as well. I've been struggling. That is a success.
Yeah,
Bang.
Just barely, but yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You shoot these guys, and they stumble back a bit more, confused, hurt. You guys make good progress towards the spaceport, and just as you're approaching the doors to the spaceport, another Reaver lurches out from behind her car. Isaac.
I tackle it.
Yeah. I
Did you just
was
say
going to give you a bit
tackle
more
or tickle?
detail, but yes, this will be interesting for you.
I hit it with
Your glasses
I
are
hit
still
it.
tuned for ring detecting mode.
I hit it with my tackle.
Oh, come
Is
on.
it wearing the ring?
This guy has the ring on a chain around his neck.
Wait, does that mean
Oh.
that it's? Uh oh.
Mr. Frodo.
Yeah.
Destroy it!
Well, no,
yeah.
take the ring. Take the ring. Use it. Use it.
We're too close
Use
to
it kills.
like I'm gonna let go of the cart and begin attack the thing.
Yep. Physical and fight then. Or move if you want to.
Okay.
Fight it.
Uh,
Fight it.
Just beat it.
Can I lend my no for knowing their weakness?
Physical fight, close quarters, scrapper.
No, giving up getting anybody back. Oh well.
I'm going to go with my full body armor. Because I can hit it harder with my, limbs and things.
Wow. 9 to beat.
It's impossible.
I think that's everything. Roll. Yeah. I'm back.
That's the big success, so we get a beat back.
I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring the beat back.
And we need that. Because now we're on the beat.
Yeah. You have 1 beat left to get to your ship. You successfully tackle the Reaver. You knock it over.
Does he
You
grab
stand
the
back
ring?
up. You reach down. You just grab the chain and rip it.
Yeah.
And run
All
back
right.
to the
Is
group.
there a finger in the ring?
Holding this in your hand, you've got it. You've just got to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Takes it.
There we go.
And I'll say for this, you can either do like somebody taking point on running, or if anybody has some way of remote accessing the ship to maybe get the ramp down faster or something like that.
Did somebody order a hacker?
Yeah, I was gonna say Persephone.
No.
Or if maybe somebody just forgot to lock the ship up on the way out.
Oh God, please no, no,
No,
no,
no. Nobody say yes to that. That's a trap.
There's
Well,
like opens, like gaggle of reavers comes out.
I was just offering Wu a chance to have a role in this.
well, I mean,
No, nobody forgot to lock the ramp. I triple checked.
I mean, Wu could maybe lend a dice to help with this of
Oh yeah.
knowing how the ship works or something. You know the codes.
yeah. Be D6. Oh, if I'm out, it'll be D6.
better than the D4.
Then the D2.
Open session.
That is a 17 to beat.
Carry on my triad, son.
Okay.
Are you part Witcher?
I can't.
You could keep 2 4s, or you could roll a hero dice.
I can keep 2 4s.
I mean, statistically, it's probably better to roll the D10.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Because
So
it's a 50-50 shot, and
Yeah,
if you
and
don't
if
make
you don't
it,
succeed, you can always even if
Yeah.
it's 50 or
Yeah.
lower, then you can still like by the other point if you don't.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
And you've also got a D12 there if you want to use a D12.
I will roll a D10.
so I was considering saying, as long as you don't roll a 1, all you will need is 1 plot point. But I didn't do it before the roll because I know how rolls work.
Good call.
And because you got the extraordinary success on this, yes. So you hand off the cart to Wu. Wu now is now pushing it. You quickly enter some commands on your PDA, and the ramp comes down. You wheel the cart up. Isaac bringing up the rear with the ring. And as soon as Isaac is on the ramp starts coming back up again. Because you've got the extraordinary success, you were keyed into the navigation system, and immediately the engines just fire up. The Reavers that are hammering on the ramp suddenly get burned in this jet wash of your engines as you...
There's a really cool shot as like one of the Reavers is like jumping in as the ramp closes and it cuts them in half.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, and the other two just get immolated by the engines as you take off, and you just break atmo. You hit the Firefly supercharge mode. Red Zaps flicks the stealth drive switch, and you just...
I get one of the cryopods and I empty all the diamonds into them, and I take a diamond bath. Yes.
it's like a little pot, like a thin layer of diamonds. What do you need? Now we need.
It's just the foot bath.
Oh, that's actually a better idea. Yeah.
Exfoliating.
So,
How
do you guys
about we
have
do
any
it this
scenes
way?
you want to do on the way back to the Triads?
Yeah, we
Oh,
still
Yeah.
have to
No, there is one. We still have the data pad, right?
Yes.
Space it.
Mhm.
Could Sterling just supercharge the battery or something first?
Oh, hang on. No, I got a better solution to that. Like Isaac, Why do I keep doing? Zaps throws on the ground, stamps on it a few times, picks up what's left of it. Better?
Yeah. I'm assuming there's still a big pool of blood somewhere. Immerse it in that
Yep.
carefully.
Ah, gross. Blech.
Don't lick your fingers.
Wasn't going to.
I know. Just.
And now you can't get that thought out of your head.
Nah. Like looking at his fingers.
Eliza's just behind you going, try it. It tastes like strawberry jam.
It does not.
Totally does.
No, not doing it.
I'll bet you $10.
No.
Anyway.
Anything else?
Yeah, I kind of want to help Eliza and make sure we pile up all the bits of chum and Reaver bits and just give the ship a good old disinfecting. Because
So I'm just standing there with the broken PDA, wondering, now that's what I'm doing.
I presume you just drop it in the airlock and
Yeah.
flush it out.
Drop it in the airlock so that when we shovel out the Reaver bits, it will get spaced with the rest of it.
Ah, that makes sense. Yep.
Mm.
Even if somebody finds it somehow miraculously, still plausible deniability.
Well, it's in several pieces, so it's you're just sort of trailing these. We get a shot of just this cloud of debris as the ship travels off into the distance. And yeah, at some point before you, just as you're getting back into civilized space, you realise Ognill's never actually told you where the meet-up with the Triads should be.
Oh, right.
I mean, Wu's in trouble with the Triads, right?
Mm.
Let's just Wu.
No.
I can just ring them up. Hey,
Well,
If
At this point, you assume Sharklips hasn't yet shared the footage, so they don't
No.
know it's Wu they're after.
so, how about Wu contacts the Triads and we
I'll give him a cheeky text and be like, "Hey, do you know where Charlotte's is lol? Charlotte's is lol."
Yeah,
Try
I mean
try face emoji.
you've got
So-
Triad contacts. We've established this before,
yeah.
and you know which Triad leader Ognill's was working for, because although I've never said the name, you know the name of this guy that you were after, so you can get in touch if you wish to keep Ognill's on ice.
Yeah. I think that's the plan.
Yep. At some point, I'm assuming I'm going to drop him off on some kind of okay planet with an insultingly small amount of money. Warn him never to go near my planet again, which is Nighton, and leave him there because, quite frankly, fuck him.
So you arrange the meet, and you get to the arrival, and you're actually surprised when you get there, flanked by a rather impressive security force. He's actually the general himself. It's not just a flunky.
Is that good or bad?
Bad,
bad.
probably. It'll be
How
fine.
does it feel in my bones? It feels bad. Cool, it's bad.
All right.
So, I hear you undertook a mission for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Your Grace.
we're hired by somebody who. Or should I
Yes,
say contact?
Where is Ognill's? I was expecting him to be here crowing about his success.
I'm afraid he was put on ice.
We-
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say we're giving time to cool off. So,
Yes, he is something of a hothead. So, tell me, did you retrieve it?
We
We retrieved the ring.
Excellent.
and
Show
There
me.
you go.
and give him the ring.
Yeah, the ring. We,
Yeah, sure, okay.
There's also a painting that we understood was of great value to you. Now, to be direct, the painting was heavily damaged before we arrived. We don't know if you want it or not.
It is not a pretty sight right now.
It is not salvageable, but we do have it.
You tried your best. Let's leave that at his data pad.
We were unable to retrieve that. Seems that whatever happened on Miranda,
It's a mess down there.
there might have been shards scattered among it, but we didn't find any intact data pad. Sorry.
I
If I
see.
may, we did find a key to a safe deposit box, so we do have this, and I just put the box on the table or whatever there is there. So we do have that.
Wow.
I hope that.
I appreciate your efforts. Tell me, did he die peacefully?
No.
A fighter to the end. Good. He has done us proud. You say it's a mess on Miranda. Does that mean Mr. Sterling's grand business plan is not quite as viable as he made it out to be?
There are still Reavers on Miranda.
Yeah, it would be
Bring lots
To
of
say
guns.
that the downsides are far outweighing any potential upsides.
Unless you have like a nuclear weapon or very big weaponry or tanks. Yeah.
It's something to keep in mind when doing the cost benefit ratio.
I see. Well,
One business to another. Depending on what you seek, it might be worth it, but honestly, I wouldn't.
well,
Person.
for limited risk, this seems to have been a worthy exchange. However, if I'm honest, Mr. Sterling seemed something of a overeager fool in this
On
regard.
that, we completely
That
agree.
is an accurate assessment, yes.
Well, it is a pleasure to have finally met the great Zaps Engelbert.
Wait, hang on. What did he just say?
Just go with it, Captain.
Zaps Engelbert.
Okay. I was just checking, like, out of character if he pronounced it correctly or not. I was gonna let it
yes.
slip either way.
He
Yeah.
absolutely did. He is showing you respect, and he offers his hand for a shake.
I take it.
Ooh, what type of shake is it?
Well, one of my men will give you Ognils' payment as agreed for the ring. He will obviously not get the money for the data pad, and I believe I'll pay half for the painting, as you attempted.
Thank you.
I assure you, you'll get that to him satisfactorily. Now,
He will get his due.
excellent. Now, Captain Engelbert. I'm sure, as you are aware, we have been expanding our operations to fill the power vacuum left by the departure of one Adeline Niska from the crime business.
Yes.
Our organisation is always in need of men of your exquisite level of skill. Tell me, what do you plan on doing next?
To be quite frank, after everything we've been through, after everything I've seen on Miranda, I think I'm going to look for a quiet planet. Maybe start a little farm. I think the life is, how do you say? It doesn't fit me anymore. Apologize.
A wise man knows when to call it quits.
Thank you.
Good fortune, Captain Engelbert, to you and your crew.
As to you as
And we end.
well. Alright.
Whew.
So, that is going to be our final episode of Firefly.
I hadn't realized that was that
Oh.
close.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
defeated Reavers on Miranda. You have earned enough money to retire several times over.
What does everybody end up doing?
Yeah.
Like,
What is the?
epilogues
This
feed
is what I
people.
was to say. What is now the epilogue? What? Let's go through in turn. What does everybody do now? You've got all this cash. What do you do? We'll start with
Cat's
Jack.
home. Makes cat's home.
What does Eliza do?
Yeah. What does Eliza do now? She's seen and defeated some Reavers, and now has more cash than she knows what to do with.
I think she's gonna travel back home and open up her dad's old clinic. And because she is independently wealthy now, she is gonna make sure that nobody in town are actually sick Or at least if they are, it's because she can't help them. And she is still gonna spend a lot of time wandering around alone. Because she now has to process the fact that her childhood nightmares weren't actually nightmares, they were real.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, good news is she can afford a lot of therapy.
That is true.
Yeah. And she's probably gonna end up there at some point.
Yeah. Maybe take her a little while to ask for that help.
Yeah.
Isn't that always the case?
All right, Valk, what is Wu's epilogue?
I mean, she's probably just found another ship. Because you got to remember that money was never a problem. Like, it was never about the money or that. Like, she could have just left like that script at any time, and just like, you know what, I've got enough wealth to just do what I want to do. But she does, because she just gets bored. She's, she does all this quote unquote adventuring just to amuse herself. So she probably found another sucker to try and lodge with, and just like push their buttons and just cause chaos. Hashtag
Sounds good.
Hashtag
Just
chaos
weird
baker.
things.
So she's not bought her own ship. She's found another captain to harass instead.
Yeah, because she gets more pleasure out of that.
Yeah, I mean, being a captain is responsibility.
Exactly. You got to pay taxes, and you got to pay
Never-
wages.
No, yeah, wages.
Paperwork,
Yeah,
ugh.
never paid.
Okay, we'll leave Zaps till last. Sterling, what does Sterling do?
Sterling, well, she doesn't go back to Downton, but she does buy a largish house and does actually set up an animal sanctuary for it. She does occasionally put her hacking skill to use if she comes across somebody who needs it, but nothing in the scope of Mr. Universe or Reavers and things like that.
Okay, and Isaac.
Isaac goes to find Nia, and together they go after some Alliance facilities and try and figure out what on earth. Well, they try and figure out what Isaac's wanted to figure out this whole time.
Yeah. And Zaps.
I mean, he does exactly what he said he was going to do. He buys a farm on the same planet where Liliana? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Liliana and Daniel, the farmhand,
settled. Probably like not creepy close distance, but close enough that he can visit. Sometimes as a reminder of things he did do good during his career. And that's where he spends the rest of his days.
Does he sell the Deadless, or is she still parked up next to the barn?
She's a barn.
I was gonna say.
She no, actually, Isaac and Nia were going after all those things.
Oh yeah.
Could they use a ship?
Yeah, they could.
Then Zaps gladly gives the Deadless to Isaac.
I removed the stealth drive.
Wise, very wise.
Wise choice.
Yeah, whoever installed that was not good with electronics.
So now I've just got this brilliant image of a chicken on a farm just standing on nothing in midair. Farm.
Oh, that's why it was called a stealth drive. Because it was hidden.
I just made the drive.
The drive was hidden.
The drive was stealthy. The ship it was attached to wasn't. It's been doing its job right this whole time.
No,
it's just a silent hard drive. That's what it is.
No, it makes total sense. The thing was always the thing never got installed because I never found it. I thought I installed something. That was the decoy. It was actually stealthily in the back of the box.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, so thank you for playing this with me for
10,000
over
years.
4 years
It's
at this
been
point.
86
Thanks for running.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Obviously, thank you to our original cast member Laura, who played Nia.
Hmm.
Yes.
Thank you to Lady Linsington, to Navarin, Red Nightmare, Valkyrie Lemons, and Jacobo for what has been an epic series of adventures.
Yeah. It's been a while.
And Looney Tunes shenanigans.
Yeah, a continuing series of fuck ups in space.
And so I remind you all, you can check out Red over at twitch.tv/RedNightmare7, where he is finishing off Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
Yes. And the final case, and after that, I am also taking a streaming break.
Yes.
Fuck ups in space is just how you describe us as,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the record.
It works both
Yes.
ways.
No,
Yes.
actually, Fuck Ups in Space. That's the final episode title.
Oh yay!
Oh yeah. Well, we have to name the episode.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
one thing we have to do.
That's it. And the final episode, Fuck Ups in Space.
As the end credits roll, just at the very end, fuck ups in space.
Shiny.
We'll have a mid-credit sequence of you guys defrosting Ognils and just booting him off the ship somewhere.
Yep. No. We put the ice
Put the
box
thing on a
around-
defrost timer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's leave it somewhere in the middle of the desert with
Yeah,
just
just
enough
leave
supplies.
a data pad with a message of all of us going.
Yeah. It's like 1 year off. 1 year after you drop it there, he finally defrosts and wakes up. And it's like,
Oh God, yes.
just to really screw
And-
with him.
On it, I've written "Don't come back"
Yeah.
on the outside of the box.
Like in mirror, so that as he wakes
Yeah.
up, that's the first thing he
Yeah.
sees.
And then when he's walking away from it, just as in red paint, it's like, caution, idiot.
Do not open.
Contents may contain stupid.
Yes.
Like we spent some time getting these stickers ready and everything.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we went
Oh,
to a
you've had plenty of
printer, we
time to
compared
revise this.
fonts, everything.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. We were thorough.
For once in our life, we were thorough.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And it's been great. And we'll be back probably at some point with some more silly shenanigans. I know I've got more D&D ideas and things in the pipeline, but I think I'm going to have a little break from DMing for a while now.
Yeah,
It's always good to recharge.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
thank you all so much. And yes, I believe we will find somebody to raid. Let us go and raid Surge.
That sounds like a good idea.
Thank you all so much again, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, Space Cowboy.
Arr.
See you around.